Hi everybody, welcome to another tutorial on miRack AUv3 version. In this video I'd like to go through Dexter. Yes, in the AUv3 version update, Dexter has been introduced as a new plugin, and that is very exciting. I've been waiting for Dexter for a long time. So in this first video we are going to go through the interface, and then we'll follow up with additional tutorial on how to use it. So we are inside AUM. Let's add an audio channel, and then let's search for miRack. Here we go. Let's open miRack. It's really quick to load, I must admit, compared to other audio unit instances or apps. So let's click on the plus sign. Let's scroll down to the bottom and to find Valley, and here we are. We have Dexter. Fantastic. So let's increase a little bit the zoom so that you can see the control a little bit better. Okay, perfect. So let's start with an overview. So here you have master controls for what is called voice A. For octave, coarse, fine, you can set chord singles, you can have inversion, full inversion in the tuning as well. Then you have a master control for voice B. Again, you can select the octave, coarse and fine. You have then further master control, which overall change the shape for all operators. Then you have brightness, which effectively change the level of modulation for the operators. And you have also dial for feedback, which change the way that these orange ear operator effectively self-modulate. Underneath here you have input, okay, for the different modulation, so for chord, inversion, the tuning, the algorithm, the feedback, bright and shape. And then here you have output. You can see you have output in stereo, left and right, for voice A. Then you have the 4 operators, and then you have only one output for voice B. Next we have in the algorithm section on controls. Here is where you can change the algorithms, and you can see the changes there. You can set voices to perform as a low frequency oscillator. Okay, which we'll look at that. You can reset the phase. Here's where you have your input for voice A and B, your voltage octave. Next, if we look at one operator, because it is the same for all 4, here we have again selection for your tuning. Here you have a multiplier, coarse, fine, you have the wave position, you have your shape phaser, and then you have your levels as well. Okay, here you can decide to bypass the level. Here you have your pushed shape, so you put the FM after the shape phaser. Here you can set the operator to work as an LFO, and here you can have a sync. You can set the syncing and including the wick, which will be a quarter of the cycle. Then here you have the input for modulation 1 to 4. And then of course you can continue with additional modulation for pitch, wave, shape and level, and here in terms of connectivity. You can click here and you have then access to the table, the wave table, which you can change. Really nice. And then you can set for the wave table the sync mode, and which we'll look at in the next tutorial, and also the shape mode. Really cool. And then you can also change for modulation 1, 2 and 3 and 4 what they will change, the pitch, the multiplier, etc, etc. The same for the modulation 2, and you can do that for modulation 3 and 4. And of course you click again on these to exit that part of the application. Remember, if you double click also on the application, you have access to additional parameters. Here for example you can set to which is the operator sync source, the parent or a neighbor. For example, a neighbor operator, which is important the way that the algorithm will work, and what is the operator output source. So you might want to set it on A or B. Again, we'll look at all of these in one of the next tutorial. So This was just a first video to get familiar with some of the controls, very quick one. The best way is now to get into the next video and let's start to connect Dexter and create some sound and see how all the different control works. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Bye.